Hello everyone, it's Edie here, your video and YouTube strategist, and I am coming in today. It's not quite 4:30, but I'm going to do this every day this week at 4:30 Eastern Time. I am going to come in for just a short bit to talk to you guys about how to make the most and get the most out of your YouTube channel. I am on a YouTube fix this week, and I really want to help everyone get started and get improving with their YouTube channel. And so I'm going to come in every day this week with a tip that you guys can use in order to make the most out of your YouTube channel. So hello everyone that's popping in. Please let me know who you are. Hey Karen, thanks for joining. And if you can share this out with anyone that you think would be interested in learning how to improve their YouTube channel, I'd greatly appreciate that. And please make a point, hey Stuart, to turn on your notifications so that whenever I go live, you'll know. Like I said, I am going to be doing this every day at 4:30 Eastern Time this week, and it's specifically on making sure that you get your YouTube channel up and running and doing what it's supposed to do. So the topic, like I mentioned, is how to get the most out of your YouTube channel. And today we're going to speak specifically about what types of videos you should be using on your YouTube channel. And I'm going to talk about 5 specific types. It's not the only types of videos that you can use, but these are going to be 5 types that I use and that a lot of people who are having a lot of success on YouTube are using. And I just want to go over them with you. And then at the end of this, I'm going to talk to you about a workshop that I'm putting on so that I can help everyone that is interested in really either creating your channel, because you've been putting it on the back burner and saying, I'll get to it, or if you want to revamp your channel. Thank you, Stuart. I truly appreciate that. So the first type of video is going to be your how-to video. And so another word for how-tos are tutorials. So that's basically a video where you're going to teach or you're going to educate your audience. This is really good for anyone that is an entrepreneur who is offering some sort of a service in particular, because no matter what service it is that you're offering, there are going to be aspects of that business that you need to educate your audience on. So this is a great opportunity for you to not only show off your expertise and your knowledge, but also in helping them solve problems. Because what is one of the most common things that we always do whenever we're stumped and we're trying to figure out how to do something? We head to our computers, we go on to Google, and we type in how to solve our problem. So back in the day, the way that you solved your problem was really just through looking at, hey Carolyn, through looking at text that would give you the step-by-step of what you needed to do. That's really cumbersome, and for a lot of us, like me, that is a visual learner, that's not necessarily the easiest and most fun way to learn something. So nowadays, when you type in how to solve your problem, thanks Carolyn, more often than not, you're getting a lot of videos that will show you how to solve the problems. That's why how-to or tutorial videos are my #1 recommended video to create when you are creating your YouTube channel, or when you just want to delve into creating videos in general, because it's really going to be beneficial to your audience. And anytime that you can help your audience solve a problem, they're going to be forever indebted to you. The next video that's really simple and easy and sort of a no-brainer are FAQ videos, or answers to frequently asked questions. And those are going to be questions that you would typically be encountering, whether it's from your blog or your interactions that you have with your audience on social media, or you may actually even find these questions on other people's blogs or on other groups and things of that nature. If you're qualified to answer them, then why not take that question and put that in the form of a video as your answer. Marie Forleo, who is a well-known online marketing guru and entrepreneur, started her channel, her YouTuber, extremely successful YouTube channel, answering questions. She still does it to the most part now, but she also does interviews and high profile interviews that she does now. But those were really easy. She would just answer one single question and she would turn that into a very well-informed video. So I highly recommend doing that. You may also want to use tips. Any sort of tip that you may have that could be beneficial to your audience, whether it be just an idea that your audience can use in order to gain, I'm sorry for the outside noise, in order for them to gain some insight in whatever it is that they're doing. I wouldn't make tips very lengthy videos. They don't need to be lengthy videos. For example, what I'm doing now is I'm showcasing 5 different videos. If I really wanted this video to be short, I could have just picked one of those videos, talked for maybe a minute or 2 about that, and ended my video. That would be a great video tip that you can use. The next type of video are testimonial videos. And I have to say I'm guilty of sometimes forgetting to use my testimonial videos. I'm good about asking for them. I'm very bad about remembering to use them. And so testimonial videos are really helpful because it enlightens your potential clients or your prospects into what it's like to work with you. You can have existing clients or former clients talk about exactly what it is that you did for them, what was their experience before they came, what was the problem that they were having. Hey, Elise. What was the problem that they were having before they encountered you, and then once they started to work with you, how different did their life change or did their business change as a result of working with you. So this is a great way for prospects to see that, oh, okay, you had a similar problem and this person was able to solve it. Okay, I will consider working with them. So testimonial videos are really excellent videos for you to also include in the list of videos that you should be using. The last type of video is an explainer video. And explainer videos are simply that. They're explaining a process, they're explaining something that you do. This is really great for either service or product-based companies because you can explain, for a product-based company, you can explain exactly how your product can be used, in what context, and how many different ways your audience can use it. And this way it gives them great insight into understanding, hi Juanita, into understanding exactly what it is that your product can do to help solve their problem. So this is a brilliant way. And again, explainer videos don't need to be, none of these videos need to be truly long, lengthy videos. You can do them in 2 minutes because unfortunately our attention spans are quite high, are quite short. So a lot of people don't tend to want to stick around for lengthy videos. Live streams tend to be a little bit different. For this live stream, for instance, people are coming in and out. That's to be expected. But this video is going to be something that is going to be available for people to see at a later date. So it's not really that big of a deal. With live streams, you can go a little bit longer. But if you're using your, hey Elton, if you're using, Karen, I'll get to your question in a second. If you're using your videos for YouTube, then you want to really make sure that you're packing in as much content that's helpful and beneficial to the audience. You really have to come from a perspective of, what does my audience want to see? How is this content going to benefit them? And make sure that you're not boring them or you're not giving them any reason whatsoever to switch away from you. And so as long as you're able to keep your content succinct and you're giving them constant information, then they'll stay for the entire duration of your video. So that's the recommendation that I have. Those 5 videos are, once again, how-to videos or tutorials where you're teaching, FAQ videos where you're answering frequently asked questions, questions probably that you're pummeled with on a daily basis. You can create a series of FAQ videos that you can have on your YouTube channel. Any sort of tip that's going to be beneficial and helpful to your audience that they're going to be able to use and be able to benefit from. Definitely you want to make sure that you have your testimonial videos so that your prospects can see what it's like to work with you from the perspective of a client or a former client. And then the last is explainer videos where you can explain a process or you can explain how to use a particular product. So let me get to Karen's question. How do you recommend I get testimonial videos when all my clients are over the phone? Well, what you can do is you can do one of two things. Instead of having your consultations or your meetings over the phone, you can use something like Zoom, where it's free for, I can't remember all the specs, but I know that you can get a free version of Zoom. So that's how I hold my consultation calls, and whenever I'm working with my clients, I do Zoom calls. And it's mainly because I like to get that personal interaction as opposed to just speaking to a voice over the phone. So obviously, if you're using something like Zoom, you can just record it. If you're not, for whatever reason, your business just doesn't make sense for you to use Zoom, then what I do, and this takes a little bit of cajoling and you have to keep on top of them, you may want to just ask them if they can shoot a testimonial for you. You provide them with the questions that you want them to answer, and then they film themselves and they can use their phone in order to do this. And that way you can then get the content directly from them. Now, I'm assuming that your clients are comfortable being on camera. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. So if they're comfortable being on camera, then that's an option. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so for Zoom, excuse me, I would recommend that you, I tell my clients that I'm recording our sessions, so I don't even have to really, it's sort of second nature. I don't really have to remember to hit the record button, but you may have to do that depending on how you choose to handle. And then you just ask them the question and have them answer. You can then record their answers and then edit the video together. Or if they're really on it and they're really good at ad-libbing and they can give you a fairly succinct testimonial without you prompting them with questions, then you can record that. Testimonial videos are another thing that you don't want to have go on and on and on and on and on, because people are going to get bored. They're going to be like, okay, this person has patted them on the back enough. So you may want to try to guide them into staying around the minute to minute and a half mark for a testimonial. That's ideal, a minute to a minute and a half. Just so you know. So for those of you who are on, and again, if you could please share this, and if you could turn on your notifications, because I'm going to be coming in every day at 4:30 Eastern to talk about how you can use or get benefits out of using your YouTube channel. I'm going to also talk about a workshop that I'm putting on, which is going to come up at the end of this month on July 31st, and it's called Embrace YouTube. And the reason why I called it Embrace YouTube is because a lot of the clients and colleagues that I've been talking to are resisting YouTube for a number of reasons. One, because they just think it's super complicated. They have created a channel, they're not seeing the things that they need to see, and they've just sort of given up. And I want them to embrace it because it's a really great platform to increase your visibility and to really get you the clients and the money that you want to get and make in your business if you use it correctly. So I want to help, hey Anita, I want to help clients get it done right. So I'm putting on this workshop that starts on July 31st. It's going to run for 4 weeks. We're going to meet twice a week. On Mondays, we're going to teach you exactly what it is that you need to do. And this is for people who are either for the first time creating their channel, or they have a channel and it's just not doing anything. It's fallen flat. It's not getting any views. They don't know what the heck it is that they've done wrong. And I will look at their channel and tell them all of the different things that they need to do to improve their channel. So we're going to go through 4 weeks of this. And by the end of the 4 weeks, you are going to have a channel that has been done right. It's going to be properly optimized. You're going to know exactly what types of videos that you should be creating for your specific niche. You're going to have the channel art that you need. You're going to have everything that it is that you need in order for your channel to start attracting the audience that you want to attract. Hey, Tony, this was informational, Edie. Thanks. I'll look at it again tomorrow. Okay, no problem, Karen. And so, again, so this workshop starts on the 31st of July. The link is in the description above. You can go to virtuallyinsync.com/workshop to learn more about it. Every Thursday, so on Monday, you're going to learn your lesson. And on Thursday, we're going to do a Q&A. So on Monday, you go off, you learn what I'm going to teach you, and I'll be showing you. It's not going to be just me talking. It's not going to be you looking at PowerPoint slides. It's going to be me teaching you and showing you exactly what it is that you want to do. You're going to get the recording, and then you are going to go off and do what I asked you to do, whatever that lesson was. If you run into any sort of roadblocks, any sort of issues where you're confused, something didn't do, it didn't work the way that you thought it was going to work or the way that I showed you, you have Thursday hey, Brooke, you have Thursday for me to answer any questions. So you can come on live on Thursday with your questions, and I will walk you through whatever the issues were that you're having at that time. And then you can go off and complete that week's task, because every Monday we're going to start a new thing. How are you doing, Brooke? And so, like I said, at the end of the 4 weeks, you will have your channel done the right way, the way it's supposed to be done, accurately, and optimized so that your specific audience and niche is going to be able to find you. I am not opening this up for everyone. I'm going to only take a small group of people because I want to give individualized attention. So this is sort of like the best way for you to work with me without having to pay for the one-on-one service. And so I'm going to keep the groups small. I'm limiting it to 10. Right now I actually have 8 slots open because I just got 2 people signed on today. And so I want to be able to give you guys individual attention so that you can understand exactly what it is that you need in order to get your YouTube videos up and going, and in order for you to get a channel that's optimized the way that it's supposed to be optimized, and that you're utilizing it in all of the different ways that you're supposed to be utilizing it. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Thank you for joining. So again, if anyone is interested, please definitely share this broadcast out with your community. If you think that anyone in your friend or family or colleague circle would be interested in learning how to really get the most out of YouTube, and they've been sort of putting it on the back burner, they have it on their to-do list, they're saying, yes, I'm going to deal with it, but they just haven't gotten around to doing it, or if this is you, then definitely go to virtuallyinsync.com/workshop and learn more about the workshop and sign up for it. It's a really great opportunity to finally get your YouTube channel done so that you can start attracting the audience that you need, because it definitely, having a YouTube channel, having YouTube videos, having videos, period, really changes the way that people look at you. They will then realize that you are an actual bona fide expert. They will see what it is that you can do. They will understand your teaching style. They will be able to see, oh, okay, yes, this person has a style I can teach, that I can learn from, or this person is really resonating with me. It shortens the know, like, and trust factor faster than any other medium out there. And the great thing about video is you're not just allocating that videos to YouTube only. I love YouTube, swear by it upside down and sideways, but that's not the only place that you can use your videos. It is a great resource, particularly if you want to be found by people who you don't even know are looking for you. Because the way that people are finding you is because they're Googling. They're Googling for something, and your video is popping up, and that's all down to optimization. So it's really important for you to understand exactly what is it that your audience wants, so that you can then provide it, optimize it the way that they're looking for it, and then voila, they're finding you. So that's the key to YouTube. But to videos in general, you can use videos on all platforms. So you're not just relegating all of my videos, I only need it for YouTube. I don't have a channel, so therefore I don't need it. You don't and shouldn't be saying that. You really need to expose yourself and expand your horizons by increasing your visibility using videos, and in particular using YouTube. And I want to get it off of everybody's to-do list. So come on and join me for this workshop that's starting on July 31st. That's a week from today. So go to virtuallyinsync.com/workshop to learn more about it and to sign up. Stuart, all my YouTube channels are doing good. I need to know how to take it to the next level. Yeah, and the way to take it to the next level is I would need to see what's going on your channel in particular. But definitely as long as you're getting views and then you're telling your audience what it is that you want them to do after they see the video, that's how you take it to the next level. And don't just, again, like I said before, rely on using your videos only on YouTube. You have to spread the videos out on various other platforms, make sure that the quality is high quality. And when I say high quality, I mean that they can see and hear you. In particular, hear you. Hearing you is the most important. They will be forgiving on the visual, but not all the time. It depends on what the visuals are. So the better the visuals and the better the audio is. They don't care whether you're using a phone or some extremely expensive camera. So you don't have to worry about that stuff. It's just as long as they can see and hear you, they're good. So just make sure that you're sharing your content on multiple platforms so that you can get as many eyes on it, because that's the point of doing videos. Videos is the fastest way to get eyes on it, and that is the one goal that you have with your videos, is to make sure that you get as many people seeing your videos as possible. So anyway, so I hope all of you enjoyed this. If you're watching this on the replay, please comment that you're a replay viewer. You can just say hashtag replay viewer. Definitely share this broadcast out with your audience if you think that there is a need or an interest in it. And like I said, every day this week, I'm coming in at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a new tip in reference to how to make your channel, well, how to get the most out of your YouTube channel. I'm forgetting what I'm saying now. So anyway, thanks again, Stuart. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Carolyn. Thank you guys for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So take care and have a good one. Bye.